In a few previous whey protein reviews, I said they made me feel bloated and heavy. A couple commenters said I should try a whey isolate as maybe I'm lactose intolerant. As far as I know, I have no allergies and I am not lactose intolerant. I bought these two whey isolates to see if I would notice a difference compared to a whey protein. Usually I review whey proteins individually, but today I'm putting Leanfit head-to-head against Canadian protein. The results are actually quite surprising considering my previous Leanfit reviews, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Scoop sizes are 42 grams for Leanfit versus 41 grams for Canadian protein. So a very fair comparison. Nutrition facts are quite similar with a few callouts. On the left is Leanfit. On the right is Canadian protein. Few more calories in Leanfit. Sodium content is much higher in Leanfit. There is 0 potassium and 0 iron in Canadian protein. Checking out the ingredients, Leanfit's second ingredient is xanthan gum. I have a love-hate relationship with xanthan gum. No aspartame or sucralose, as Leanfit is sweetened with stevia, which I prefer. Canadian protein is sweetened with sucralose, which has been used very poorly in some other whey proteins, so we'll see how it affects the flavor later. Canadian protein also contains xanthan gum, but it is much lower in the ingredient list. One additional difference is that Leanfit has 7.7 grams of BCAAs per scoop. Leanfit doesn't mix. It's the worst I've ever seen. I've been forced to mix the protein in a shaker first, then pour over my oatmeal. Canadian protein looks like it has chunks floating at the top, but let it sit for 30 seconds and those dissolve. Still not ideal, but much better than Leanfit. With enough shaking, both make smooth protein shakes. I was about to say, I don't want to mix these up, but one's chocolate, one's vanilla. This is why I have a love-hate relationship with xanthan gum, because the xanthan gum, when it's high in the ingredient list, it gives it a very nice consistency. It's a pleasant chocolate flavor, perhaps a little bit too sweet. It's a very, very strong vanilla flavor, like a melted vanilla ice cream. Very strong. It's good. Again, perhaps being on the cusp of being too sweet, but I don't think I like my proteins overly sweet. You can see how thin the Canadian protein is. It's almost like a vanilla flavored water. Xanthan gum, when it's high on the list, in the ingredient list, it's thicker. When it's low, it means they use less, thinner. Leanfit Sport Whey Protein Isolate is an easy skip. Super annoying to have to mix it with a shaker first, then pour it over my oatmeal. But the real deal breaker is I felt bloated and heavy while going through this bag. This always happens when xanthan gum is high on the ingredient list. As for Canadian protein, if you do like a sweeter protein, this gets a recommend. Would never be my regular protein, but I wouldn't be against stocking up when it's on sale. Doing this review and comparison taught me that whey isolates have the exact same problems as whey proteins. I don't see the need to spend the extra money on a whey isolate. If you are like me and don't immediately default to buying a whey isolate, check out these whey protein reviews. I'll see you on the next one.